I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. My guest today is a dating coach, and she's also the founder of Dating by Blaine. You may have seen her on the New York Times, and the Wall Street Journal, CNN, or from her supermassive social following. Give it up for Blaine Anderson. Thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here on a date with you.
I'm glad you're in Austin. I was like, oh my goodness, this is perfect.
Meant to be.
So I've got this menu of questions. I've got some appetizer questions, main course, maybe a little tasting menu, and then we'll end with a dessert question.
Sounds great.
Do we need a safe word?
I trust you. I don't think we need one.
You should never trust me. I will go hard. Well, we'll get started in the appetizer section here. How did you get into giving relationship advice?
Good question. I've always loved love. Like, even thinking back to like being in elementary school, I wanted the tea on the playground. Like, who likes who? Like, who's gonna ask who out? I was very like involved. And then didn't really see that being a career, you know?
Yeah.
And I worked in the travel industry after college. I lived in New York City, lived in San Francisco, worked in travel. And when the pandemic hit, I was basically unemployed. And I had always loved, like I said, giving relationship advice. I'd helped so many of my guy friends with their dating app profiles because I'd be like, you're an awesome guy. Why are you not meeting awesome girls? And I'd look at their dating app profile and be like, okay, well, this is a problem. It's not representative of who you are. You're not good at taking pictures or at least selecting photos. So I would redo them and then they'd get more matches and then they'd put me in touch with their friends or their colleagues.
Wow. So it kind of just like sort of like a domino effect.
Yeah, it had already kind of like happened in the just organically. So then when I found myself unemployed, I thought, okay, could I do this for a larger audience at scale and develop a course basically putting together all the advice I already give and give it to more men.
Yeah.
And so that's how it got started in 2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's
pandemic baby. Yeah.
Same. So when you give relationship advice, do you feel like you've learned a lot from your own mistakes?
Yeah, so I give more dating advice, like getting in relationships, than actually like, oh, here's how to be in a relationship. Although I guess like sometimes it does divulge into that. Definitely from my own experiences, in addition to just like research, psychology, reading, talking to people, at this point helping thousands of guys, but certainly my own experiences as well. I've lived on 6 continents, so I've had a lot of different dating experiences.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're married too, right?
I'm married now, yeah.
How long have you been married?
I got married in 2022.
And how did your husband pick you up?
At the gym.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Taboo spot. Everyone's like, you can't meet someone at the gym, but I'm proof that it can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your dating advice ever change?
Definitely. I've seen it even looking back, 2020 doesn't sound like that long ago, but things have developed and changed since then. Also, I started giving advice during the pandemic. So it was like all online.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, like stay 6 feet away and, shout from across the park. And now it's much more like,
what's
okay,
your number?
Yeah. Are you vaccinated? No, we don't need to talk about COVID anymore. No need to bring it up. And I think a lot more people now have swung back the other way where they really want to meet people in person, both men and women. So a lot of my advice, I talk about online dating and I'm an advocate for having a great online dating profile, but a lot of the advice I give to my clients is about how to meet women and better optimize for in-person relationships.
What would you consider bad advice when it comes to dating?
I mean, opposites attract, I think, is pretty bad advice. Like, no, they don't. Birds of a feather flock together is way more true when it comes to dating.
Yeah.
So I've seen guys and it's like they want to date like this influencer type, like Instagram fitness model. And I'm like, you're not that. So that's not like what's going to work for you. It just doesn't make sense. Like, she's going to be more likely to date someone who's also fit and also into being active and like looks good naked. And, you don't have to look good naked to date someone who looks good naked, but like, it's going to help.
Do you think that being funny is important in
Oh my
getting a
God.
girl?
Yes. You can make up for so much if you are funny.
What if you're inherently not funny? Like, what?
Get funny. Most people aren't born funny. It's a learnable skill, just like dating's a learnable skill. I tell guys all the time, and it's not like you need to be a comedian. You don't need to be like cracking jokes all the time, but a sense of humor and the ability to make a woman smile, so important. I tell guys all the time, take stand-up comedy lessons, like, or a class. Take an improv class. Take a public speaking class. If that is something that sounds scary and challenging to you, like, you should be doing it.
Yeah. Do you find that that part of the problem is the fact that if it's not an accessible, like a super easy thing to learn, that people are like, oh, then I don't want to do it.
Yeah, of course. We all want to do things we're already good at. Like, that's like fun. It's fun to do things you're good at. It's way more challenging to do things that you're not good at or have never done before.
What kind of temperature do you like your room to be?
Oh,
at night.
71, 70.
When you go to sleep?
Yes.
That's the like max I can have in the daytime.
Yeah.
Like nighttime.
What do you want, like 50?
Night needs to be like 65.
Okay, but we have a bed because my husband is the same way. He wants it really cold. I want it like, I just am okay with a sheet. I don't want to be cold. I don't want to be hot. But we have a bed and we can each control our own side. And he has his at like a -8 cooling. And I have mine at like a +2, which is nice. I like roll over to his side to get a little cool and then like roll back over to mine.
I thought you were going to say to cuddle.
Yeah. No, I'm just getting the temperature. He's like, don't cuddle me. It's too hot.
How about some main course questions? What do you think is the biggest problem in your relationship?
Oh, my husband's chewing of gum.
Really? Does he like smack? Like you can hear it?
Yes.
And he can't do it with his mouth closed?
It appears not.
You know, I've been with my boyfriend for about 1.5 years, and I don't know how something new has come up that's like very annoying to me, but he will yawn with the sound effect of yawning. Like he'll go, and I'm like, you don't need to verbalize.
Yeah.
Like you can just yawn
It's
silently.
like a movie yawn.
Yeah. So that's been like a brand new.
I feel like the gum is new too. It's like developed because we wouldn't have gotten married otherwise. Like this wasn't going on in the beginning.
You're like, you never discovered Wrigley's before?
Yeah.
Who introduced this to you?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Maybe he's trying to get off nicotine. Let's see here. Why do people have such a hard time letting go after a breakup?
It's kind of, what we just said before. It's hard to go into something new. We like what's familiar. Even if a relationship isn't the best for us or it's toxic, it is familiar. And you might even be good at having that toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to turn away from it. The uncertainty. Dating, I don't know. Dating isn't fun if you don't know how to do it either, if like you're struggling with it. So to go back to that, if you don't know what you're doing, is unappealing.
Yeah. Do you think that it's important for the guy to approach a girl in a scenario where he wants to meet her? Or do you think that women need to also be aggressive and approach men?
Yeah, I think women absolutely should approach if they see somebody they're interested in, but I'm not out here being like, women must approach a guy. I ultimately do think it is the guy's responsibility. And I get so much crap for that on my Instagram. Like, women should do it too. And it's like, that's not in your control. What you can control is whether or not you approach, how you carry yourself, what you say. So let's take control of the things that are controllable and act on it.
Yeah.
Also, evolutionarily, men approach. Look at all animal species. It's not the woman going after the man in most mammals. Don't quote me here. I'm like, right? Thinking about like, but no, that is absolutely true. It is the
Men like to hunt.
And yeah, they are going after the women. The women, might show themselves as available, like give the look, but then it's ultimately the man's responsibility to do the approaching.
Yeah. And who do you think, I feel like this is like a little controversial, but it's like, who should initiate sex? Like, I like a guy to initiate sex, but I feel like men are kind of scared.
Yeah, men are scared of like initiating physicality. I mean, even stepping back from sex, men are scared to approach for even like the same reasons of being perceived as creepy or like the woman doesn't want it. So I don't know I don't think there's like a right or wrong who initiates sex, but I think a lot of times, like just like with approaching, women do want to be pursued. They want the man to make the first move. So it's just about going slow and looking for the signs and not just like pushing full steam ahead without like understanding if she's receptive, whether it's asking her out or initiating sex.
What do you think is like a perfect date night?
Ooh, at what stage in the relationship?
Let's say that you both like each other and you're not like exclusive yet.
Okay.
But you're on the way. Like, what's
Yeah.
a good date night?
I love a home date. So invite her over, or I guess it could be him too. I talk to men, so I see everything like through a man's eyes of dating. But invite him over, cook dinner together, have like a little appetizer board out, but then do something that involves doing something new together. So
Like an activity.
like a recipe, yeah, where you can like tease each other, have some fun. There's like opportunities to touch and flirt and then enjoy this thing you made together.
Yeah.
I love that. And you can
That
like
is
make a
sweet.
cocktail, open a bottle of wine, have music, candles. You can really set the mood. It's easier to talk. You don't have like a server interrupting you. I think it's a really nice way to like take it to the next level.
How far into a relationship do you think new couples should have sex?
Oh, I think that's so personal to the relationship. Like there are happily married couples who had sex on a first date, and then there are happily married couples who like waited until marriage. It's
Yeah.
so dependent on the two people and what they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's like a right or wrong answer. It's like when both parties are like ready to go for it.
Very PC. So what's your love language?
Oh, my love language is physical touch and words of affirmation.
Physical touch
Yeah.
and words of affirmation.
Yeah. So like, tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty and fuck me.
Yes.
I feel that. I feel like I'm a time spent.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm so clingy.
Are you
I
an
need-
anxious attached?
I probably like I just want my person to be there all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's why I've always dated business owners because they don't have to go to the job.
But they're
They
also
can
the most
work
busy.
remote. I know, but I'd rather you be on your phone 100% of the time
But
and just
with you?
be with me.
Okay.
Like I need your physical body like in the room, and you can watch TV and I'll cook, but it's like
Yeah.
it's like having an entity in the room with me.
I like all the love languages though. Like I like being around my person too. Like I like gifts. Like I'm not gonna say no to a gift.
I love gifts.
So I'm like, do I have to pick? I want them all.
This is an ongoing thing on this show. I'm big on taking gifts. I also like giving gifts. I think I'm the best gift giver.
Ooh.
Very good at giving gifts. I won't even get into some of my weird fucked up stories about how I give way too much and then like receive very little, which is so weird sometimes, you know? Like I feel like as an only child,
I'm an only child too.
Really?
Yeah.
I would always want to share.
Yes. You get a bad rap that you're a bad sharer.
That you're like
I'm
selfish.
the opposite.
Same. I would, if someone would come over to my house and they were like, oh, I really like this, I'd be like, you can have it. You can have it and we can be friends. And if you like any of my other stuff, you can have all my other stuff too. Because I don't use any of that stuff. So why don't you just never leave
And stay here
and
with
stay
me.
here with me and you can have all my stuff. So that's
maybe one step further than even just being like a good gift giver.
literally just like a thrift store. I have an opened thrift store. You can come. You don't have to purchase anything. You just
Help yourself.
literally take whatever you want. I'm a charity, a walking, talking charity. Do you ever feel misunderstood by women?
I actually feel like most of the time women see my advice and they're like, thank you for telling the men. Like and people ask like, why are you giving advice to men, not women? I'm like, because I'm helping the women have more viable partners.
Ooh.
Like these men are already out there. So we just need to like shine them up a little, get the edges a little better.
Get them detailed.
Yeah, get the detailed job and then they'll be good to go. It's not like I love my clients. It's not a product problem. It is a marketing problem. It is how they market themselves that is the problem. And that I can teach you how to market yourself and then you can have an awesome girlfriend.
Did you know that nearly 75% of people have subscriptions that they've forgotten about? Before I started using Rocket Money, I thought I had about 4 subscriptions. I could not believe it when they showed me I was paying for 6 subscriptions each month. Between streaming services, fitness apps, and delivery services, it's never ending. So I guess it makes sense. But thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting my money on the ones I forgot about. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels all of your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you by up to 20%. All you have to do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. They'll deal with customer service for you. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/date. That's rocketmoney.com/date. rocketmoney.com/date.
What is the number one thing you find yourself constantly helping with the most?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. There's so many.
It sounds like profiles are a big deal.
They are, but I mean, that is just something that is wrong every single time. But I don't like to spend so much effort there because I think it's really easy for guys to become fixated on online dating. And even if you can have a great profile and get women online, you still need to be able to flirt and create chemistry and have good conversations. So the online profile can only get you so far. I feel like what I have to tell guys over and over is awesome women want to meet awesome single guys. You're doing yourself and her a disservice by being too scared to approach, by not making your move. It doesn't mean every girl's going to be interested in you. Most won't.
Yeah.
But it's a numbers game. You have to put yourself out there.
It sounds scary. I'm glad I'm not a guy. I'd way rather just get approached.
Yeah. No, it's really hard. Like, I absolutely empathize. Like, you have to put yourself out there. You are inevitably going to get rejected. That is part of the process.
Oh, God. Could you imagine just being born and they're like, listen, honey, you're going to live a long life of rejection. So just keep sticking your dick out there.
Eventually, someone will want it.
Oh, my God. I never even thought about a guy like that before. I automatically respect.
That's why when I see guys approaching, or like if I get approached or a girlfriend gets approached, even if she's not single, I'm like, good work. Keep that up. Keep it up. You need to give them positive reinforcement. Like, don't be a bitch if a guy approaches you. Be nice. It's hard.
How do you feel about, like, how do you tell a guy to be a bad boy in the sense where it can be attractive, but also be a nice guy?
It's so true. I get that. I hear that all the time. It's like girls don't like nice guys. And it's like, it's not that women don't like nice guys, but if you're bending over backwards for a stranger and like scurrying to like help someone who like you don't even know or like appease somebody else, that is unattractive. Like, taking it back to caveman days, did the woman want the caveman who's like going out and getting shit done and like providing for his family, or the caveman who's like, oh, what do you need? What do you need? Like, how can I make you happy? Like, no, she wants the badass who's like going out and like getting shit done. And I think that absolutely still plays into today, why guys are like, women like bad guys. It's like, no, but there are traits that like bad boys have that are attractive. They put themselves first. They aren't scared to ask for what they want. Those things are hot.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about tattoos? Do you have any tattoos?
I have a few tattoos. I got some on my wrist, got one on my back, got one on my foot. And I love a guy with tattoos, but my husband doesn't have any tattoos.
Do you think it's a red flag if someone doesn't have any tattoos?
No.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. Do you have tattoos?
I have one tattoo.
Okay.
I have a kiss on my ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it someone's real lips?
It's my lips. I wanted my mom.
I
So
love
when
that.
I was little, my mom would kiss me on the cheek.
Yeah.
And I was homeschooled, and I was training as an elite gymnast. So
Ooh.
I would have to wake up and go to school like at 5:30 in the morning. And she would kiss me on the cheek with red lipstick, and I never looked in a mirror. So I would always have this kiss on my cheek.
Yeah.
And so when I'm like my 18th birthday, I was like, I want to get a tattoo of like a kiss on my cheek. So I told my mom about it, and she was like, oh, that's so cute, but where are you going to get it? And I was like, on my ass. And she was like, yeah, I'm definitely not kissing a piece of paper with my lipstick for you to get a tattoo of my lips on your ass. And I was like, fine, I'll do it.
I'll do it myself.
So I kissed a piece of paper and then pulled my pants down, and the guy proceeded to give me a tattoo, and he was like, so are you a porn star? And I was like, no, I'm not. And he was like, stripper. And I was like, no, dude, just a normal person
Who wants lips on my ass?
Lips on my ass.
Judge me. It's like, yeah. Why would you assume that? Like,
I don't know. It was probably the boobs. He was like, "Oh, I'm looking at your ass right now." I don't know. It's just,
I guess it's a compliment.
red flag.
You got a nice ass if you can be a porn star or a stripper.
Yeah, there's always a positive spin on that one. Do you think that it's creepy if a single guy has a pet as a cat?
No, absolutely
a cat
not.
as a pet?
I picked up what you were putting down.
Yeah.
I love cats.
I'm not even dyslexic. Jeff Dye is rubbing off on me.
I love cats, so I don't think it's creepy.
What's your favorite animal?
Oh, I'm like a pet freak in general, like cats, dogs, bunnies, goats, like bring it on. My husband jokes that I'm like just on the verge of like being able to keep it together in public, but like teeter on the edge of being a total freak about animals. So I don't even know if I have a favorite. I just love them all so much.
What do you think of a situationship?
There's a time and place, you know, sometimes you need that. It's not the person for you to be in a relationship with, but like they are providing some value in your life. The problem is when people want the situationship to be more, and so they're willing to take the situationship, but they really want the relationship. But you know, like one person wants it, one person doesn't. That's when it's problematic, because if you're wishfully hoping you're going to change the person's mind, it's like thirsty and unattractive.
Yeah. What do you think about love bombing?
Ugh, no, not good. And you have to watch out for it, because I think it is a sign. I don't want to say it's a sign that anything that involves like a bomb is probably not what you want in your relationship.
Unless it's a bath bomb.
Yeah.
And even then, you could get a bad pH problem.
Very true. You end up with a yeast infection. No one wants that. But I think it's like a red flag, honestly.
How do you know if someone is love bombing you?
I think that for me, when I think of love bombing, it's when their amount of input into the relationship is disproportionate to what's appropriate at that point in time. So you've been on 2 dates with this person and they're like, I'm so obsessed with you. Like I just want to hang out with you all the time. Like you said,
yeah.
That's like too much. Like you've only been on 2 days. You need to back off.
Oh yeah, I don't love bomb. I'm just real. Like you can't leave.
You must
ever.
stay.
Like I will follow you to the bathroom.
Like talking. I feel like I actually that's it. Like once you're in a relationship, you're like talking and you're like one of you's in the bathroom. You're like, okay, this is like
shocking
too comfortable.
that I've kept a man around. It's shocking. Yeah, I feel like love bombing. I feel like I've always been very bad at reading love bombing signs, because if someone love bombs you, you are kind of flattered, right? If you really like the person back, and then it's like they change at a certain point. And is that because you think that they feel like they've got you and they don't need to do that anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with love bombing, sometimes it's that the person is like they're giving so much so early. Yeah, and then like when it's like they like the fact that they don't actually know you that much, and that's like what's leading them to love bomb, and then things get real, and then it becomes less of a like they're less infatuated because it's like real.
And that's when you feel kind of tricked.
Yeah.
And you're like, what happened to this person that was like...
And that's why I feel like love bombing is like bad, because if this person doesn't know you and they're showering you with all this attention and love, then it's like, how is that going to translate into an actual relationship?
Yeah. See, that's I can guarantee you I will follow you into a restroom years in.
Yeah. It's like it's a love.
It's just a love relationship.
That's a good thing. You love hard.
I do.
I think that's
hard.
different than love bombing, you know?
Yeah. What's your biggest turn off in the bedroom?
Ooh. Biggest turn off in the bedroom.
When a guy says another girl's name.
I mean, that is definitely up there. I don't think that's ever happened to me. I don't think has that happened to you?
No, but my boyfriend was telling me about this position called the bull.
What is that?
It's where it's doggy style and he's behind you and he grabs you as hard as he can. And then he whispers another girl's name in your ear and he sees how long he can hold on.
Before you like flip over and smack him in the face.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd love that. I also don't like when it's silent. Like when it's just like crickets.
Yeah.
You need like a little
Music?
I'm down for some music, but even just like communication, like
Yeah.
talking.
I like talking too.
Yeah. When guys ask me, they're like, well, how do you like, 'cause I say, I'm like, you have to like, talk a little bit. Don't be like too quiet.
They're like, oh yeah, what do I say?
Like just narrate what you're doing if you aren't sure what to say, like, or like ask if someone likes that, or like, do you like this, or do you want me to do this? Like,
yeah. They could be probing you to just talk dirty
talk dirty to them.
to them. But they're like, so what kind of things should I say? Here, say it into the microphone.
It could be.
Do you feel like, so since you're married and you're giving advice and clearly people are like, God, I wish you could just be single. Do you feel like any of these guys are like sort of falling in love with you? Do you ever feel like you're like,
No, not my clients. I mean, I get some like pretty interesting like fan mail or like emails that are like says some weird shit, but no, like people who are like actually I'm coaching one-on-one or taking my courses, they're much more, I feel like they are firmly footed in reality and are like actually just looking to improve their dating lives, not date me.
That's good. How do you, so I'd be curious to know how you answer this one. How do you tell your significant other that they're getting fat?
Oh, so my husband he like in hindsight, like, he definitely got soft like a couple years ago, and I didn't tell him. I just was like, I guess this is my life now. We're like already married. And then he realized himself, and now he's like doubled down on the gym. He has a personal trainer and he's like looking so good. And I'm like,
wow.
Yeah. He just had to like figure it out on his own.
So you wouldn't
he was
say
never
anything?
fat. No, I mean, but if he was like actually fat, I'd be like, babe, you're like getting a little soft.
Yeah. Soft is like a nice word.
Yeah. And like teasy. But you can't, as a guy, you can't tell a girl she's getting fat. Not early on.
Yeah.
Like just like, I think you just can encourage healthy behaviors. Like,
Yeah.
let's like have salads for lunch. Like, let's go on a bike ride. You can't be like, babe, you're getting fat.
I just asked my boyfriend if he's pregnant. I'm like,
Hinting at
we're
it.
like 7 months along. Looking good. All right, I've got my tasting menu here. So,
My giggles from the back.
and he's just like, yo.
You a fucking savage, man.
I'm like, wow, men can get pregnant. Who knew? And then I rub his belly like it's like a Buddha head.
He loves that. I bet.
Yeah, like I said, shocking. I'm still in a relationship. Following this man to the bathroom, and the whole way I'm just like, are you pregnant? All right. So my tasting menu, I'm going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions. So you have to just answer the first thing that comes off the top of your head. What is the oldest thing in your fridge?
Oh, some Lone Star beers. They are actually expired, I think.
Really? They're that old, huh?
I didn't even know beer expired.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I feel like if it expired, it would just get you drunker.
Yeah, it keeps
It like
fermenting.
over ferments.
I can try. I'll let you know.
Do you prefer the East Coast or the West Coast?
West Coast.
Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Thin crust.
Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yes.
Get off my show. Star Wars or Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
Same. Best music to have sex to?
Ooh, maybe some like slow jams, R&B.
Leather or lace?
Leather.
Ghosts or aliens?
Aliens.
Leather. Little dominatrix in you?
Oh yeah, I got some leather skirts at home.
Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to circle back around to that. Mohawks or mullets?
Ooh, mullets.
Manicure or pedicure?
Manicure.
Favorite cocktail?
Ooh, dirty martini.
What is the perfect amount of cocktails to have on a first date?
2.
Dirty martini is also my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, like a filthy, disgusting, nasty.
Oh, I like just a whisper dirty.
I want dirty talk. I want like an olive to orgasm a lot with blue cheese.
Ooh, yes, I love a good blue cheese olive. But you know what they say about martinis? They're like breasts. 1 is not enough and 3 is too many.
Oh, you're right about that.
Yeah.
If you can drink more than 2 full glasses of gin, you also probably have a problem. Favorite flowers?
Ooh, I like a mixed bouquet. I want a few different varieties.
She's like, I want all of them in one. Shower or bath?
Bath.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Thong or granny panties?
Thong.
Morning bird or night owl?
Morning bird.
Favorite position?
Ooh. What would it please be called? I like when I'm laying on
The bull.
Yeah, the bull, that one. The new one, I'm going to go home and try the bull.
What is it called when what?
Well, it's like not doggy style, but it's like laying flat, but on your stomach.
Oh.
Because then like that's
Reverse missionary, backwards. What do you guys call that when a girl's laying flat, backward, upside down, other way? What? You know what I mean?
I don't know. The lazy on top, I guess.
No, it's
The
when the
lazy
girl's
Susan.
on the bottom and the guy's having sex with
the
her.
girl's on the bottom.
But she's
Because
not
then you
doggy
get, like,
style.
She's
She's flat.
The plank.
The plank.
the plank.
Lights on or off?
On.
Botox or wrinkles?
Botox.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Hair up or down?
Down.
Wine or champagne?
Wine.
Favorite car?
Porsche.
Introvert or extrovert?
Oh, what's the one in the middle? Both.
Drug addict? To bring out the introvert? Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Karaoke or dancing?
Dancing.
Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its.
Spearmint or peppermint?
Peppermint.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Alpha or beta?
Alpha.
Mix, match, socks or matching?
Matching.
Weird. I don't have a single pair of matching socks.
I used to be that way.
I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be the mix match sock girl.
Now I'm like obsessed with the matching. I don't know. Something's changed.
God, that's why I like pantyhose.
Because they stuck together. There's no separating them. It's like you and your boyfriend. There's no separating us. We were just always together. I'm seeing a theme here. Conjoined twins would be ideal.
He is a twin.
Really?
Yeah, so I feel like now I've taken his place.
Is he identical?
A fraternal. But if you squint really hard and have 3 martinis,
Yeah, one
they
too many.
sort of look the same.
Okay.
Only my boyfriend's like 1.5 inches taller
Ooh, lucky him.
and more pregnant. So what is, for my dessert question, I feel like this is a 2-part question. What is the sweetest thing that your husband has ever done for you?
He threw me a surprise 30th birthday party. He hosted it with my best friends after we'd only been dating for like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
He went out of his way and planned the whole thing.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
And how did he propose to you?
We were on a dog walk at like it was here in Austin, not where we live now, and it was at our favorite like place to walk the dog, and we had just gotten back from a music festival. He wasn't even planning on doing it right then, but he like felt like the mood was right, and he got the ring. And when we were on our dog walk, it was a full moon, it was a blue moon.
Oh, so it was a night walk.
It was a night walk. And he did it on the walk at like our favorite spot with our dog.
Did he just tell? Oh, was it like a little area where you guys?
He
would
didn't have
stop?
it planned. It was, we were like on a field like at a middle school actually. So it wasn't, you're probably in your head imagining this like really romantic. No, it was like a dead grass at a middle school, like a pile of dirt.
On the playground where you
Yeah.
used to give people advice.
Yes. But it was perfect. It was like, it felt very right and very us.
That's very sweet.
We're not very like fancy traditional. We had a cosmic cowboy themed wedding in Marfa, Texas.
fun.
Yeah, so fun. It was the most fun ever.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that
so
does
like we're
sound
more
really
about
cool.
fun than like looking fancy.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. How can people find you?
Dating by Blaine across all social media at datingbyblaine.com.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you.
It was super lovely to have you
Yeah.
on. Guys, thank you for watching another episode. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I love that I started the Not a Damn Chance podcast with just the nastiest story I have.
Part of the idea of this podcast is how you can become successful as living as just a regular human. I went to culinary school and I only went for a few months and I dropped out.
Look at that, kids. You can drop out of culinary school and get 2 Michelin stars.
I do what I can do so I could come back and do it all over again.
Not a damn chance. Not a damn chance.
If you see yourself somewhere, take all the necessary steps to get there.
I just don't know how to quit. That might be my superpower.
You can all try and stop me. I hope you do.
consistency was exactly what life was all about. Don't be genius here and wild there.
There's a beautiful moment where obstacles become opportunities, messes become messages.
I got shot in the face.
Jail was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I did put my head in a noose.
You heard 300 people dying.
Nobody can tell me, like, you're breaking the rules, you're doing this wrong. There's no right or wrong.
Don't care what it takes. I'm doing this.
We have a phrase for that. It's called not a damn chance.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching another episode of First Date. My guest today is a multi-talented stand-up comedian. She's an actress. She's a best-selling author. She's a mental health advocate. You've known her from Lady Dynamite on Netflix. Give it up for Maria Bamford.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me on the program.
Yeah.
First date. I've been married for 10 years, so it's been a while since I've been on a first date. You're married as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How's it going?
It's going good. It'd be really bad if it wasn't.
Right. Well, and then it can go poorly. But then you just go get a therapist, or you listen to a podcast of a therapist or something. Call the suicide hotline. They'll talk to you. They certainly will.
How did you meet your husband?
OkCupid was free, and he was within 5 miles of me. And I had gone on like 800 dates. He went on one, and we met. And so, yeah. My husband's an artist, so he made a graphic novel about our relationship as told by our dogs. We have pugs. So that's on Fantagraphics. Am I shilling already? I'm already asking for people to buy shit. Yeah. So and our screen names were Hogbook and Laser Eyes. And I was Hogbook because I just, when you have too vague a name and you get too many people responding, if you say, oh, I'm funny, sweet, and it's like, oh no, the droves of respondents. And then I put Hogbook, one guy.
When you say that he was within 5 miles of you,
Yes.
did you have like that filter on
Yes.
where you were searching for
Yes.
5 miles?
Because I dated a guy in Australia, and I'm like, motherfucker, if I can't find someone within, well, clearly there is no God, but if, there's got to be somebody, right?
Yeah.
We're in a dense metropolitan area. Somebody's got to be into this, right? And it turned out it's true. It's worked out. Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what good is. I mean, it seems like we're doing.
You're happy?
Yes. Yeah. We've gone to therapy though since the get. First we had Carol Grisham. Now we have a woman named Kirsten. I don't know. She wears a low kitten heel, and I like that about her.
A low kitten heel.
Do you know a kitten heel? Oh, you have one on right now.
Are these kitten heels?
It's a little bit of yours. A little too high for a kitten heel.
A kitten heel's like an inch, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's like you're about to go to bed, and you just go, oh, I think I'm going to slip in my kitten heels before I go to bed.
That's a really good way to describe it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a nighttime me out of my bubble bath shoe.
You will never catch me in a heel at home.
Okay.
Do you wear kitten heels?
Oh, God, no. No, I don't wear heels at all. Unless they're platform Skechers.
Okay. That's like what kind of you're wearing right now.
Yes, I'm wearing a platform Snoop Dogg Sketcher. Bought these before they were problematic, and Snoop Dogg went to the dark side. He went over to Trump's house and, I don't know, played video games. I don't know what's going on, but...
But we love the shoes.
I do. I love it. It's so confusing ethically. We lost part of our house in the fires in Los Angeles.
Oh, my gosh.
But part of our house was saved by our evil, criminal, racist, Trump-supporting neighbors who saved it with garden hose and super soakers.
Really?
And so very strange. They were telling us about their story of heroism while also somehow bringing in the subject of the Jews. I'm not sure. They're very not good people, but they saved our house.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There's some light there.
Yeah. Oh God. Everybody's a monster and an angel.
Yeah.
I think. I think.
Yeah. Have you ever gone back to an ex?
Oh yes. Yes, of course. May I ask you something in response? Have you ever dated somebody out of the country?
Yes.
Okay, how'd that work out?
We got divorced.
Oh no! Where were they from, BT Dubs?
Italy.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Now, Italy, did you spend then over 3 months at a time in Italy?
Did I stay over there? Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I went over there and I lived there for a year. And then he moved and then he came here and we traveled back and forth and we dated long distance for 2 years and then we were married for like 7.
Oh my Christ. That is dedication. Good job. What was the thing that made it? Because I think anything can work. I think, somebody you can live you can work it out whatever way you want. But why was there an end state?
He cheated on me.
Oh, mother.
So I would never go back. But I wouldn't go back to him. But I don't know. I don't think I've never gone back to an ex.
Okay. Yeah, I've never had anyone fight for me. Is that bad?
But I don't even respond to a text.
Right. Okay.
Really.
But that's fair enough. Like, especially if there's been some kind of traumatic thing, I always go, yeah, no answer is an answer. I think I can set this free, especially when somebody wants to make amends to you because they joined a 12-step program and don't pick up the phone. They're about to apologize for something you're not mad about. They're not going to apologize about the actual thing they did.
What do you think is the biggest red flag on a first date?
Well, let me see. I think if you pay for like a dating service, I think that's a really bad idea because it's like they only have a limited group of people they're choosing from. So I did this thing called It's Just Lunch. And so they guaranteed you 12 dates over the course of a year. But then it turned out they were just trying to sell me on the stock that they had, which was recently separated father of 3 who sometimes lived in Guam. Yeah, like it was bad. So that's, I think, is it's anything that's free is better, I think, if you're going to be going for a dating site free.
Yeah. Where's the best place to go for a first date?
First date, I say coffee, no more than a half hour, no more. And I would call them first to see if their voice is what you're picturing, because that can get weird too. So call them, talk for 10 minutes. Then if that seems good, then meet them for coffee for 30.
You know, it's interesting when you talk about someone's voice, because if you're going to date someone long term, you have to like the way they sound.
Yes. And the way they speak. Because some people hire someone to write their profile and then sound nothing like that when you talk to them in person. I had one guy who was like, beautiful profile. It was like reading Raymond Carver. And then I talked to him on the phone. He's like, God, you just sound really hot. Can't wait till we meet because I like your pictures and they're hot. And I'm like, uh-oh, who's this guy? He sounds hot, but I can't.
Did you meet him?
No.
So you were just like, oh, I'm coming down with something, actually?
Yeah, and it's called reality. I think once you've... But I do think it's also good to go out on 6 dates with someone, like 1 date a week for 6 weeks, and just see how you feel. Because sometimes I feel like people make immediate judgment calls on things that aren't as important. That's at least my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to share my opinion in a pressured speech because I'm over 50. And so I'd like to tell everyone my opinion. Yes.
Do you remember your first breakup?
The one that really hurt was super sad. I was in high school And my senior year, at the end of senior year, and this guy who I was totally in love with, and he said, he's going to different college. And so he's got to break up with me because he's got to focus on college. And I was like, okay, all right, never mind. And I felt, oh God, but it was real, at least it wasn't like, because sometimes I've gotten obsessed with people and it was more fantasy oriented. Like I dated a guy in Australia for on and off for a year, and he was so unavailable. Like he was not that bisexuals are always like this, but he was clearly on the side of, I'm overwhelmed by your breasts. Okay, I should have. When he said that, I should have said.
He said that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, I'm just overwhelmed. And my breasts, I mean, if you can't see them if you're listening, but they're like little tubes with raspberries at the bottom. So maybe overwhelming in a whole different way. But I don't know. He was just clearly a goofball. Or not that into me. Have you ever read the bestseller? He's just not that into you.
I think I've seen the movie.
It's great. So good. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to go, oh, he's mysterious. You just go, yeah, he's not into it.
Yeah.
And date somebody else.
What do you think is an unforgivable red flag?
What do you think is one, more importantly?
Cheating.
Okay. As far as, I dated one guy who people said he was cheating on me, and I was like, okay, if he is, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I was just like, he's flirting with all the comedy club waitresses. I'm like, is he? Oh, sorry, guys. I mean, I was a bit of a mess myself. I have some mental illness. I have some bipolar, so I've made a lot of terrible decisions all at once, and. So I think it's whatever you're down for, Like I think red flag is a green flag to somebody else. My husband, when we, started dating, I told him, hey, I have a mental health issue in case I need to go to the hospital or whatever. And he goes, oh yeah, I've had plenty of friends that happen to. If you had to check in, I'd come in and I'd shave your beard because sometimes they take your sharp stuff away. I'd come in and if you grew a beard, I'd shave it. I mean, that's the most romantic thing I ever did hear tell. But yeah, so whatever is a red flag for you might not be for somebody else. Like I could give a shit if somebody makes enough money. Like some people get really weird about that. Like, oh, he's gonna make money. It's like, I make plenty of money. Is your car paid off if it's a 92 Saturn? I would hope.
Yeah.
But I don't care. Like that's not a thing for me. My husband and I've dated lots of wealthy guys, and they were just douchebags about money. They were just like super mad about it all the time. Oh, my third house is my wife wants to see. My ex-wife wants to. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, enjoy what you have, weirdo. My husband, we met, he was in debt for student loans. He, had a credit card, and I'm like, do you know how much you're in debt? And he said, I think so. And he was totally right. And I was like, right on. Awesome. As long as you know and you're not that worried about it, you can enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What do you think is the best way to break up with someone?
Depends on who they are. If you're in an abusive relationship, ooh, keep that on the down low to the last minute, and then just quietly, quiet quit. If you're in an abusive situation, if somebody's ever said anything like, I'd never hit you, or they're about to give you a roundhouse to the breadbasket. If it, then definitely make a plan. If it's something like you haven't been dating for less than 6, maybe tell them on the phone. But if it's only like 2 dates, oh my gosh, text. That's ridiculous. It's okay. You don't have to explain yourself, especially if it's really not a good match. Like, I went out with this guy twice, and the second one, he was got super drunk, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's not my thing. It's not my thing. Like I'm not a drinker, and yeah. And so, yeah, I think he asked if I want to go, and I said, oh yeah, I just don't think we're a good match. It doesn't have to be a big deal.
Yeah. You don't drink a lot?
Not really. Not really. I mean, I'll have a glass of wine if it's offered for free at a comedy club.
Finding the perfect car is a lot like dating. You swipe through options, some look better than they really are, and you hope you don't settle for good enough when you deserve great. With Car Gurus, the guesswork is gone. Real price analysis, vehicle history, price drop alerts, and the best deals mean no bad dates. Just good cars. Car shopping should be exciting, not exhausting. But misleading prices and hidden fees make it tricky. That's where Car Gurus shines. They rank the best deals, verify trusted dealers, and ensure you never pay more than you should. Your big deal just became a great deal. With over 4 million listings, more than any other major U.S. automotive marketplace, Car Gurus puts you in control with tools and data-driven ratings. It's no surprise Car Gurus is the #1 most visited car shopping site, according to SimilarWeb. Buy or sell your next car today at cargurus.com. That's CARGURUS.com. Have you ever had like a vice?
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. I was a hardcore bulimic from the ages of like around 10 to 20. And then I went through an eating disorder treatment program, joined a 12-step program. So fun. And then, I mean, it's almost all white women have been bulimic at some point. But I don't mean to put that on you. But I think, it's a little bit boring. What was I talking about? Then... yeah, I think I did do a lot of one night stands when I was in my 20s, and I think that became problematic where it was like, just kind of like a way of not really connecting, but it's almost like cutting. Like when you cut yourself and you feel like, oh, I'm alive. It's the same feeling of like, I'm at a DoubleTree with this guy who loves psychedelic jazz. What am I doing with my life? Like, it's the same thing.
That would give me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
Do you believe in astrology?
I do not. I love you. I love you. I love you. And not into it. I mean, it seems fun. It's fun. I had a relative do my chart for me, and I was like, okay. I mean, I don't still.
Yeah, you're like, what does this mean?
What else do I believe in things that have, have no basis in, are faith-based, things like show business. Yes, of course I believe in show business. The magic of something is about to happen that's going to be incredible, which that's a religion of sorts, is I think the arts in general.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Where do you live now?
Los Angeles, which is the land of dreams.
Yeah.
And I love that about LA, where it's like, people say it's flaky, but at least when somebody's never going to see you again, the last thing they say is, you're amazing. I love you.
They do say that all the time.
All the time. You're brilliant. You're a genius. I will never see you again.
It's wild how you can make a best friend on a set and then you never see them ever again.
Geographically, it's impossible. It is I have one friend from Marina Del Rey. I lived in Altadena. The only reason that friendship is held together is because she loves to drive. Otherwise, I would have set that free decades ago.
I have one friend that I met in an audition one time.
Okay.
And we were up for the same role.
Okay.
I ended up getting it. And she followed up with me and wondered like if I had ever heard back from that production. And I was like, you know what? And I felt bad about telling her that I had gotten it because I could tell she was so interested in this role, and I was like, I got that role. And she was so happy for me.
Oh, good. Yes, as you should be.
And I thought that was really cool. And I ended up going and having like coffee or going for a hike in LA. Hiking is like very popular.
Yes.
And so I went on like a hike with her, and now she lives in Florida, but we've lived all across different states, and she will call me like 10 times for a year if I don't answer, and she'll still continue to like call. Not that I don't answer, but like that.
No.
But she's consistent, kind of like your friend.
Yes, consistency. Yes,
is great.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like to cook?
I like to try it. I was on a show called Worst Cook Celebrity Edition, which is a bit of a stretch, and there was some laughter about my cooking at a professional level, which seemed unnecessary. But I like to cook. I just made some garbanzo bean like sort of salad where you. Anyways, it's really good. It's curry, and I'm not selling it, am I? Do you like to cook? What do you like? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Homemade pasta.
Holy crap. Okay, so you are a real chef.
I like to cook.
Yeah, that's serious.
But I feel like that's like my superpower in the house.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think if I have a superpower in the house. You know what? I'm pretty good at decluttering. Like I know how to put things back into things, and like so there's a lot of smooth surfaces with only one key item on them that focuses the eye.
Yeah. You sound like you're really good at interior design.
No, not so much. I know how to put only one thing on a space, but or three, rule of three, of course.
Okay.
But I think I'm good at it. I don't know. You'd have to ask around.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
No.
I feel like that's why you're so good at the clean spaces.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have kids. No. And my sister had 4 kids. She's older than me, so I have just lived vicariously through her, which involves me just sending those. What are those animal onesies? I send animal onesies once a year to all 4 of them. Now they're adults, so they just get bigger and bigger sizes. But that's I'm scared of kids. How many kids do you have? One. Okay.
I have one, and he's 2 months old.
Oh my God. Well,
he's new, and he's currently in an animal onesie.
Oh my gosh, what a blessing. I'm so excited for you. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Until he shits his pants.
Right. It's like
that's the only unfun part.
Yeah, the pumpkin paste.
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
What's his name?
Jax.
Very cute. So fun. Well, good. Yeah, good job. I never have had it in me to have a child. It seems like it's so much work, from what I can tell. Just
it is
even
a lot
watching.
of work. It is a lot of work. Do you have any hidden talents?
Some might say comedy. But they're not coming to the sold out show at the Marriott Ballroom tonight. Hidden talents. I would say, let me see one. Oh, I'm good at neck rubs. My husband says. He says I'm very good at back rubs because I have very strong fingers. I used to play the violin as a kid, and so got some strong fingers.
Wow, that's cool.
Right?
You have a musical talent.
Well, I never play the violin anymore. I refuse to. It's a core. I don't want to.
Were you forced to play it?
Yes, I was. Yes,
so that's why you don't like it.
Not good.
Bad vibes.
Not good. If you ask a kid when they're 3 years old what they want to do for the next 18 years,
Yeah, I don't
give him a way out. My parents didn't give me a way out. They said you gotta stick with it because they spent all that money so far. By the time I was like 10 and kind of sentient of what I was actually doing, which was spending about 4 hours a day with a stringed instrument, they were like, "Yeah, no, we put too much to invest now. You got to stick with it."
Were you really good at it?
Yeah, sure. Anybody gets weirdly good at something. If you put your kid in Krav Maga at the age of 3, they're going to be good at it when they're 11. They're going to be really good at it. Leave your kids alone. Let them figure out what they want to do.
I promise to let him figure out what he wants to do.
Yes.
The only thing I want him to do is martial arts.
Oh,
for
okay.
self-defense.
Okay, all right.
And be able to respect it too. I don't want him to go out and hurt people.
Okay.
And I don't want anyone to hurt him.
I have this is one thing I learned from a martial arts course. That was how to protect yourself as a woman. They said, you make your body really big as if it's a bear, and you say, "I am not interested."
That works. I think that would work. I see all kinds of videos on my Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and it's there's some have you guys seen this? It's some trending thing, and it's girls putting on a red light therapy mask, and they dress up as ugly as they can, and they walk their dog, and it's how to not get kidnapped.
Oh God, as if being kidnapped or is anything about your attractiveness. Yeah. It's about power, guys. It's not about how old you are or, anything. Anyways, anybody here been sexual assaulted? All right. I don't mean to brag.
Who do you feel should pay on a first date?
I think split it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't think it's weird?
Why would it be weird?
Sometimes if a guy pays, it's more of a date. If a girl pays or you split it, then it could be more of a friendship, you're right, a little less date-ish.
Well, if we're talking about historically women, we're viewed as chattel, as cows, property. So if he has to trade this certain amount to spend time with me as a beef, a certain amount of heifer, then I have some choice in spending time with him. He hasn't wasted any money on his time with me. Anyways, I find it be empowering to pay for myself,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. If somebody wants to pay for it, go ahead. Oh my God, awesome. But I also think it's good to know how to take care of yourself and be financially literate as a female.
Yeah. What is your biggest turn off?
Anger. Yep. Yeah, if somebody's not grateful for stuff, yeah, that's a real bummer.
That would be a bummer.
Yeah.
What's your biggest turn on?
A sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to have fun, giggles. My husband, he does little dances and stuff, and that's super fun. And he loves our dogs and does little voices for them, and so that's very pleasurable.
How do you feel about a guy's hygiene?
Well, if I already like the way he stinks, then it's not too, if he stinks a little more, then it's just good times, right? What do you mean? Are you talking about if he has ear hair, he's got to be trimming it, or?
Yeah, just kind of keeping, maintaining himself.
I think it's his head. And it's his body. So whatever he wants to do, I know there's some people go, you've got to tell him. You've got to tell him he needs to do something about that. And it's I don't know. My mom used to do that to my dad, and I felt like it was very disempowering to him. Just kind of making sure that he looked okay all the time. It's leave him alone. Like, he's enjoying his life, and all of a sudden you're like picking stuff off his sweater, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But some people find that is a form of love. Like, they go, please tell me when I have lettuce in my teeth. I would prefer to speak for hours to millions with arugula in in the front two of my incisors.
I have a tasting menu, and it's basically like a this or that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, first thing that comes to your head, you tell me which one.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Beach vacation or a mountain retreat?
Both's kind of blow.
Where would you go for vacation?
I go to a city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Do you like pizza?
I like to scrape off the top. I mean, I'm a former bulimic, so no carbs. So you scrape off the top of the pizza, and then, because I'm 50, I go, what am I doing? Eat the crust. Then I eat the crust last.
Okay.
It's a long process.
But you're getting there, right?
I'm getting there.
Do you like to stay in and watch a good movie or go outside and have an outside adventure?
Stay in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sneakers or sandals?
Snakes.
Big party or a small gathering?
Big party.
Yeah?
I love big parties. Where I know people. I mean, it's like, it basically has to be a party at my house.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A texting or a phone call?
I like texting.
I do too. Do you prefer to fly or take a road trip?
Fly.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
High five or fist bump?
Five.
Superhero or villain?
Villain.
Dine in or delivery?
Oh, I like to eat like a Christian. Have someone bring me water. That's what my friend Jackie always says. That is a joke.
Card games or board games?
Board games. Oof. Not a fan of either of those. Can we just talk about our childhoods?
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Alien invasion or a zombie apocalypse?
Alien invasion.
Rom-com or horror movie?
Rom-com.
Rainy day or sunny day?
Rainy day.
Mustard or ketchup?
Ketchup.
Sunglasses or hats?
Hat.
Reality TV or true crime?
True crime.
Whoa.
Yes, 48 hours in the first 48. If they don't find out, it's always going to be the first guy who comes in.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the first 48?
No.
It's a dismal side of the U.S., basically showing how people are suffering. All right. Anyways, I didn't mean to bring that up. It looks like we're at the end of our interview. You've closed up shop. May I ask you the question? What's your favorite thing about doing the show?
My favorite thing about doing this show?
Yeah.
Meeting people.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Well, you're very good. I got to watch a full episode, so it was great. Very good at it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'm very honored.
Well, my last question is my dessert question. How did your husband propose to you?
I knew he was going to do it. He went to my mom and dad and asked for my hand, much like you do when you're about to check out a cow. And you say, may I take a look at the stock? And then he asked their permission, and then it was at their house. Then we went on the backyard, which was overlooked a lake, and he kneeled down and asked for my hand in marriage. It was lovely.
How did you know he was going to ask?
We talked about it. Yeah, because I wanted both my parents to be there, and also I kind of want to be in on that decision. I don't want anyone asking me if I don't know that's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first time anyone had been interested in marrying me, so I felt like a lucky dog. But yeah, it was very good experience. How about you?
He still hasn't proposed.
Whoa. Oh, okay. You just signed some paperwork and it was...
Yeah, we got married right before I gave birth so that we could all share the same last name.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, let me tell you, as an older person, get a living will and revocable trust.
Okay.
As a family.
Yeah.
It's good. In case something happens to some of you, nobody has to go through probate. That's me, Marie Bamford, telling you all about the law and your family.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the free water. Ooh.
You're amazing. You're beautiful.
You're amazing. You're beautiful.
Where can people find you?
MariaBamford.com, or you just Google Maria plus comedy, and I think I'm one of the only ones who comes up. Or if not, please, if you're not interested, do not look me up.
Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.